All right, we can go ahead with questions.
Patty, just what stood out about both games today?
Offense was explosive throughout the lineup, some timely hits all over, up and down the lineup all day long. I thought our defense was really good too. I thought we made some big plays. Pitching was good. There were a few hiccups, but overall, it was a good, solid day against a very good team.
You mentioned that. It seemed, you guys won all 3 games. Baylor seemed like they were able to respond and make some plays, and you guys had to respond and make plays. Just how big was that to see the team respond to them?
You're going in the right direction for sure. So every time I looked up at the scoreboard, every time Baylor scored, we came back and answered immediately. That's a sign of a good team, and that's what we want to be right now. I feel like we're really starting to move in those great directions, top through bottom. There's some timely walks. Quincy Lilio's been waiting her opportunity. She gets hit by a pitch. She earns a walk and scores on both of those. Those are things. Those are program guys. Those are guys waiting their turn to do whatever they have to do to help your team win. And that encourages everybody, and everybody celebrates that. So it was a lot of that good this weekend.
Patty, it seems like you have another team that's good at building innings too, though. You know, who's ever the leadoff guys get on, and then you have everybody in the lineup can be a clutch hitter. It seems like you have another team that can do that.
It is. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you're looking at your 1 through 5 and you're going, okay, we got a good 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I mean, you could flip it upside down and still have a great lineup top to bottom. So we're very fortunate to have some great hitters.
It seemed like 3 or 4 straight weekends we've come in here, Kirsten, the great show she's had, but that second inning specifically, to have the no outs and still just be calm enough to trust the defense. How much growth is that just in the course of from weekend 1 to now?
It's growth and it's confidence. And after her outing, we talked a little bit, and she felt a little frustrated, but she felt happy with her performance. And I mean, our defense is there for that reason. I love watching our defense work. I love the outfield taking away plays or taking away big hits. And it moved things around, too. I had Alina over at first and Alina out and right. So the versatility says something about our athleticism as well.
Patty, it seemed like Riley was all over the field. What did you see on her taking second on that ground ball?
She's very instinctive and very, very fast. And just a playmaker. You know, she's having the best year, and she looks like she's having the most fun. And that's all I wish for. Of course, everybody wants to win, but I want these seniors to walk out going, you know what? I left my cleats, my glove, my helmet, my bat on that field. And she's doing that, and that's really, really enjoyable to watch.
Jayda and Alyssa, I'm curious, when I talked to her about building the innings, do you guys feel it every time you go out there? Who's ever leading off? And I know, Jayda, you lead off the game, but every time you guys, you know, do you feel somebody getting on with the guys coming behind them?
Oh, 1,000%. I think it's really nice to feel that if I don't get on, I know the person behind me is going to get on. Or if I feel like I'm not on, I know Tiara is going to be on. If Tiara's not on, then Brito's going to hit it out. If she's not going to, then Torres is. So it's throughout 1 through 9, people getting pitched in to hit. Someone's going to come in and get the job done.
You feel that?
Yeah, and I think we just, celebrate the little things. And when you have leadoffs getting walks, I mean, that's, rule of thumb as a pitcher that puts pressure on. And I think just the little things that we can do to string things together really creates momentum, and that's what we build off of.
Do you guys feel, when you guys get on base, that you put pressure on people? Because most of you guys can run.
Yeah, I think we just have a very versatile team, a lot of speed, but instinctive people. You have Ella Parker that steals bags, and Boone's running everywhere, and then just people shooting gaps and taking extra bags. So it's really cool. Yeah.
How happy were you your day, Alyssa, especially that second home run going beyond the batter's eye?
Yeah, it's been really fun, just staying confident, making game plans, and just going up there and going for it. So it's been really fun just to see people like Torres, staying hot too. Honestly, I think it's not just about us, and it's really fun to celebrate each other in those moments too. So.
When you smoked, did you know you were going up there to attack the first pitch, or it just happened to
Yeah, I was going in trying to be aggressive. So, yeah, I think I'm at my best when I'm just going for it and confident in that. So.
Patty Kinsey, Hansen gets the gets to pinch it in that second game. Just where's she at? How is she feeling right now?
Well, she's standing up there with a helmet on. She's obviously feeling better, but I wasn't quite ready for that. So I think we need to be a little bit smarter going forward because she's not completely ready yet. So once the crowd started roaring, I'm like, oh, no, but it was, it's her senior day too, so I think that had something to do with just giving her an opportunity to stand in front of the crowd as well. She's coming along well. I'm very optimistic that you'll see her here in a couple weeks, if not sooner.
Patty, on the back of that, how clutch has it been to have Ludlam back there and be able to pencil her in every day? And, she hit a home run in the first game. What's she meant to you?
She's a blessing. Boy, is she a blessing. We had a couple catchers leave us unexpectedly, and we went scrambling because a lot of good catchers were already pulled in other directions at other universities. And it was just a blessing for her and I to find each other. And when I called her, she didn't believe it was me. And it took me a while to get her to understand that I am the coach at Oklahoma. And so, she came out on a visit. She was wonderful, family, wonderful. I knew I wanted her here. And man, what a wonderful personality, so gracious, so humble, hardworking. She'll give her right arm for this team, but she is also always telling me she's living a dream, and that is just makes my year when you hear a kid say something like that. And she's got an opportunity she never ever in a million years thought she would have. So thankful that she's here. Otherwise we would, well, not that I don't trust Alina, but Alina would do a nice job. She threw it down at 1.73 or something, so I'm like, okay, that'll work. But we're fortunate.
Patty, can you talk about Ella Parker's performance today and just how much she's developed since stepping foot on campus?
Yeah, she's really getting comfortable, very comfortable. Man, when she swings and misses, you feel it. When she's hits a ball foul, very much like Brito as well. Like when they take their hacks, everyone just goes, and she swings differently. She swings hard and just so much power. She's very, very strong. And the beauty of her is that she runs really well too. So it's kind of surprising to see that, but she's not a freshman. I don't think of her that way. These upperclassmen have done a really good job of teaching her the ways, teaching her about hitting. She's really hungry to learn, and you can see that paying off.
Jayda, I'm curious. I asked you last time you read about the wall, and you didn't have time to get to know it yet. Now we've seen Core and we've seen Boone. You've had a chance to play a little bit. Is it a more difficult outfield, more difficult wall to kind of manage?
No, I think it's pretty standard. I like it when there's a pad on the wall because the ball comes back to me fast enough so then I can throw it to second. But no, it's a little bit taller, so it's going to be a little bit harder to rob a home run. I thought Boone was going to get that one today in left field.
I did too.
So just got to know that we're going to have to run up the wall and jump and catch it. But I'm excited to get one of those.
Jayda, 3 conference series in, you know what it is to build into a season. You feel like you guys are on that path, getting where you need to be as the counter continues to flip.
Yeah, I think where we're going right now is really exciting. I think just the main focus for us is just taking one game at a time. We got Wichita State, and then we have Kansas, just thinking just 1 week at a time. We start thinking about postseason and that kind of thing, it'll mess us up. So just one game at a time, 1 week at a time.